Hi guys, Bob Brennaman here. I'm a realtor in Charleston, South Carolina, and we are going to take you to check out some new homes that have just recently come on the market, just recently been finished, and we hope you guys enjoy New Builds with Bob. Today's home is 541 West Rice Planters Point in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. All right guys, so we've made it to Rice Planters Plantation. It's located in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and this house that we're going to walk you guys through was built in recently in 2017. Brand new construction by Saussy, Burbank, and it's presently on the market for $1,075,000. Kind of start out here on the porch. You know, this is the thing that a lot of people want. They want the high ceilings. You know, it's exposed rafters. It's got the gas lanterns, the big front door, and this one even has a joggling board, which I'll let y'all do some research on your own on that one. But it's an interesting backstory about the joggling board. Again, we are in Mount Pleasant, and we're going to walk you through this house built by Saussy Burbank Builders. All right guys, so we're inside the house. As you can see, you know, pretty good setup. It's got the mud room off here to the right, which basically ties in from the garage or the area over there where you can drop off your stuff as you're coming in. And then you've got the area for laundry over to the left. You know, this is a good setup downstairs. I mean, you got your sink and, you know, tile floor. It's away from the rest of the house. I think that makes sense from a noise standpoint. And then the thing I really like about this house so far is the shiplap walls. This is you know, this is the way they would build houses before we had sheetrock. They built the walls out of wood. This is more of a fine look than some of the shiplap you see in houses. This is actually a little straighter, and it's acceptable to do both ways. A lot of people like it straight. Personally, I like it to have a little bit of inflection in the wood. And then you can see into the kitchen. You walk in, you've got a nice open area. I believe it's a quartz countertop, nice closed, quiet drawers, a Bertazzoni range, which is Italian. It's a very good range. I would say it's comparable to Wolf or probably Viking. And then you can see lots of cabinets, subway tile going up the walls, which I think is kind of cool, different. And then it has what pretty much every buyer wants, I think, today is an open space into the living room. This is a dining room, living area together. And then you, again, set up on this house is on the 10th fairway, and we'll walk out on the porch here in just a second, but lots of built-ins and good flow so far. And as we step out here, you can kind of see the direction, you know, faces back towards the clubhouse. So you're very close to the club. If you want, we're in Snee Farm. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we're in Snee Farm Country Club, or butting up against it. This is Rice Planters. Rice Planters is just a neighborhood inside or next to Snee Farm. So if you're a golfer, this is a great spot. Doesn't look like they put any fencing in yet. I see they've got the corners marked, so maybe there's a fence going in. The other thing this has, besides just a nice screened in area, is the high ceilings, exposed rafters, and that's a thing a lot of people like. So we'll take you guys back in the house, and we're going to, you know, walk you through what I feel like is very important these days. If you're going to buy a house, whether you need it or not, is to get the master bedroom on the main floor. And you're seeing more and more builders put masters down, but I think if you can find the house that fits all the other boxes and you can get a master down, you're going to be well ahead when it comes time to resell it. So good size master. I mean, you could put a king bed in here and a good bit of furniture, it looks like. You've got his and her closets. And then, you know, they've kind of taken this tile that they did in the kitchen, same kind of style, I mean, different kind of tile, but the same style of running it up the walls. So it's kind of interesting. You're starting to see that in a lot of like high-end places. But again, his and her sinks. And then a pretty good shower. You've got rain heads and it looks like one other body spray. All right guys, so we're gonna take you guys upstairs and show you up here, which basically is an area for the rest of the family. And this house would set up well for somebody who's retired age and wants to have space for the kids and the grandkids to come back to. This, they're kind of pitching it as a media room. It overlooks the 10th hole of the golf course. It's got one of these cool little sliding barn doors that you see in a lot of Saussy Burbank houses, and you also see in a lot of houses in general in this price point. And then it has a Jack and Jill bathroom that ties into the first bedroom, and then you've got two other bedrooms over here to the left and to the right, and they also share a Jack and Jill setup. All right guys, to recap, we are at 541 West Rice Planters Lane, and this house is on the market for $1,075,000. It's on the 10th fairway at Snee Farm Country Club in Mount Pleasant. It's 3,200 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths, and the master is down. It was built by Saussy Burbank. And this neighborhood, Rice Planters, is a sweet neighborhood. We're very close to downtown Charleston, close to Isle of Palms, close to Sullivan's Island. I love it. I don't love the left-hand turn out of here in the mornings. It's terrible. This is a neighborhood, if I was buying and I had $1 million, I would really factor that in, because getting out of here, and most times during the day, making a left-hand turn could be trouble. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this new piece that we're doing. And if you have questions about the Charleston area, homes, anything related to real estate, you can reach us at the Brennaman Group, and that's 843-345-6074. And if you want information specifically about Mount Pleasant, which is where we are today, check out our website devoted to Mount Pleasant, mountpleasantproperty.net. Thanks so much, y'all.